It's been a good while since I've created any sort of video, so I thought I'd do a little video for you guys today, just like the last videos we used to do on the channel. So the plugins that I will be using will be down in the description, as well as any fonts used. Okay, so as you can see within our paint.net here, we're going to open up File, New, and we're going to set it to width 4000 by 4000 pixels. As you can see, this has just created a nice white background for us to start off. I'm not going to worry too much about the white background. We're not really going to end up using this. So we're going to want to go over to layers on the top bar there and import from file. This lets us import photos. As you can see, I'm importing a brick wall for our neon logo. So you're going to want to make this the same size as your image. So I just drag it and hold shift to keep the scale. Okay, as you can see, I've selected my paint bucket tool. Just make sure you're on black, and then the background layer we're going to make black. We're going to want to select our shapes there on our tools, and we've got the ellipse tool. That button there, that actually just means you've got, obviously, as it says there, filled shape with outline, or just the outline. All we need for this right now is the outline. Make sure that you've selected the white for primary colour. As you can see there, you can make the circle bigger. Now, if you hold down shift and start drawing the shape again, it'll keep the scale to size. So I'm just going to start off in the top left corner and bring it all the way down to the bottom right. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to add another one of those just inside of that. This time we're going to be doing it just a little bit smaller, but we're going to want to make sure the brush width is still the same, which is on 80 at the moment. And now we're just selecting the black on the primary colour, and again with the shapes we're going to want to add a rectangle. And this time we're going to want to click the button next to it and make sure it's on draw filled shape. And we're going to draw a shape that goes all the way through the centre. We'll get the magic wand tool, select that, and we'll get our eraser and we'll just erase all of that black. And all that's really doing for us is the white circles, it's just going to basically erase the sides of them. So I'll just remove that layer there a second, just so you can see how it's doing it. See, if you look, the white circle is gone. Okay, so we'll just add that layer back. We're going to want to click layers, go down to rotate and zoom, and that pops up this box here. And from there, we only want to change zoom, change that to about 0.75. Okay, we're going to select new layer there, and we are going to use the text tool, and we're going to search up Neon, which is the font that I've installed for this tutorial. The link for that will be in the description. I'm just going to want to make sure that the colour, again, the primary colour is white, and we're just going to type in neon sign. And we're just going to want to scale that up to a better size. So we'll take the rectangle select and we'll just select just the text. And then back over to the move select. Then you can move it a bit more central. And again by dragging and holding shift at the same time, remember it keeps the scale so that you don't distort it. Drag that a bit more central. And then from there we can merge both layers down with that button there. And now that has turned that into one layer. So that will be our main neon sign. So we're going to want to add another layer and another text. This is going to be our subtext. And for this, I kind of want more of a signature look. And we're just going to type in paint.net. Now that we've got all that scaled up to size, this is where we can start making everything look more like a neon sign and make it a bit more colourful. So I'm just going to rename stuff there just so we can see what we're working with. We're going to duplicate both of these layers. So as you can see there, it's put one above it. And then we've got one on the bottom. So while you're on the one on top, you've got to make sure you're on the one above. And you're going to want to select your colour for this. I'm using like a light baby blue, like an electric blue. Make sure it is the primary. If we select our paint bucket tool, hold shift and click on the white logo, it'll turn it all blue. As you can see, the paint.net is still white. That is going to be a different colour. So again, duplicate the layer on the subtext. Make sure you're on the top layer, and we're going to go with a pink. And you can zoom in by holding Control Plus, and again Shift click on paint.net. Okay, now make sure you select your circle and main text, but the blue one, you're going to want to go into Object and Outline Object. Now, if you can't see this on your paint.net, that is literally just because you haven't downloaded the plugin. Again, the plugin is in the description. So we're going to do it again with the subtext. Make sure you select the pink. So then we'll select our circle and main text again, but the blue one, and we're going to want to blur this. Make sure it is on 200. And then you're going to want to repeat that with the subtext paint.net. As you can see, I just clicked effects there and then repeat. Then you're going to want to double click on both of those, click on blend mode and lighten. Click OK, and then again on the bottom one, the circle and main text. We're just going to want to deselect our black background and make sure our brick background is on. That's pretty much it for the actual logo design itself. I'm just going to play around here with the lighting, just with the background, so you can copy what I'm doing. You might not have it on the same background as me. Turn the lightness down a little bit. Thank you for watching. Bye.